Big sight, new, paint.
Man, a long time coming, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, boom, yeah, we get it together, all eyes on me, you know what I'm saying? This is history in the making, baby, you know what I'm saying? Me and Boom finna turn up, alright? Gotta get these other extras so we can put them in there, set the shot up, you know what I mean? LT has signing off right now.
Represent the legendary Outlaws. We still here, 20 years later, still pushing. I was in the studio when he was recording All Eyez On Me. The first song,
Y'all niggas look mad. Y'all supposed to be happy on the screen. Y'all niggas look like y'all
the first song I heard him record, picture me rolling in my 500 Benz. I got no love for them niggas, ain't no need to be friends, dog. Ambitions are right out there. His impact on the world, on the community, on people, on hip hop was epic. The music he made 20 years ago actually affect people and their soul and how they view life is more relevant now. We've been in the game 20 years, never been on no major label, you know, got our own label, been on featured on over 75 million records. We've been the underdogs this whole time, and I love it like that. It's a heavy torch, baby. We're gonna keep carrying it. All right, Outlaw for life, all eyes on me. Stay tuned. Yeah.
The legacy of Tupac Shakur. How old was he when he passed away? Like 20, 25? Art is supposed to inspire us to create, and that's exactly what he did with his life. So I would hope that with this film, it also magnifies who he was as a human being holistically, which was a creator. And it inspires people to do the same, to leave and follow their purpose in life. Faith Evans, I've been a fan of hers for a long time, and I'm a singer myself. And the stuff that she does, she's like a jazz singer in R&B. It really, really made me want to play such a strong woman and honor her. She was like the Helen of Troy of hip hop, and it's an honor to play that.
What's happening? What's happening? I'm Jamal Gravy Willard, and right now we're on the set. All Eyez On Me, Tupac movie. It's an honor to be playing Biggie Smalls again. That scene was the scene with me and Faith. You know, at that time I was married to Faith. And that scene was the scene with Tupac on the cover with Faith. So, you know, I got a little upset, you know, little things got out of hand. Tupac Shakur, that's a major impact on hip-hop itself, you know what I'm saying? He started Thug Life. So, you know what I mean, for the streets, that's a big thing for us, you know, starting Thug Life. You know, and as a matter of fact, he was the first Thug that cried. Yeah, that's real.
Yeah, my name is Albert Daniels, but everybody calls me I'll Be Back. I play AB, a character that influences Pac in the realm of performance and poetry. Poetry is an outlet for us to say exactly what's going on, and that's what Tupac wanted to push. Even at 18, he wanted to shed light on how dark it was, where he was from. Shout out to you, Tupac. Shout out to you wherever you are in heaven. You pushed our minds. You did exactly what you said you was going to do. You inspired the people that get a chance to change the world. Thank you.
Actually surreal. It's actually surreal. Coming up, I came up on the West Coast until I was about 10, 11. So all I heard was all Death Row stuff. And seeing the story of Tupac and Snoop and Dre and Suge unfold. And so, you know, growing up and playing Suge Knight, I mean, I've done a lot of roles, but this one is exciting. As a longtime Tupac fan, you know, I still bump Tupac in the car. You know what I mean? So to get this call was like, you know, you serious? You know, and then playing Suge Knight, you know, so it's an honor above all, and I hope everybody loves it as much as we do.
One of the big mandates when we wrote this was try to keep it as real as possible and to use his own words with whatever chance we got. And that's what we tried to do because we wanted to be as authentic to the legend as he was to everyone else.
And I think speaking to that point, L.T. Hutton, one of the producers, he always said to us, you know, Tupac wrote his movie, just listen to the interviews, listen to the YouTube videos, listen to what he said at the Black Expo, listen to what his mom said. If you listen to all that, Tupac already wrote his movie, just listen to his words and it'll tell you his story. Obviously we had to like take it and make it into a narrative structure, but he was so prolific in his very, very, unfortunately, short life, but he was so prolific, there was so much to pull from. He wasn't just a musician, he was a musician, he was an actor.
He was a Renaissance man.
He was a Renaissance man. He was involved in politics, the Black Panthers. I mean, you know, he was not a stereotypical actor, a stereotypical musician.
I gotta tell you, there's nothing like being on the set of a film that you wrote, and more than anything else, a film that you're proud of. I mean, this is our first day on the set. We've been writing all week, coming to set, seeing this, and this is exactly how we envisioned this when you're putting it on the page.
The unfortunate thing is some of the stuff that Tupac was saying 25 years ago, 30 years, forever ago, is still happening. So you look at all the cop shootings all over the United States and stuff in Chicago and stuff in Detroit, and all the stuff he talked about violence on minorities.
He was basically saying Black Lives Matter 20 years ago. I want people to see this film. I want them to be entertained. I want them to be educated. But more than anything else, I want them to understand that Tupac wasn't just a rapper, but he was a guy who was so far ahead of his time, and had his life not been cut short, who knows what he could have done.
The music is in there, but everything else is in there too.
My name is Ed Gonzalez, and I'm the writer.
And Jeremy Haft, the other writer of the movie.